Today is the extraordinary beginning of a new era. My name is Jared, and yet again, the world of Chad Arabic awaits, with many more, grammatical surprises, grammatical concepts, many complications, and hopefully, and I hope this sincerely in my heart, words that I could actually use. Okay, so as to where we left off. So, possessive suffixes. The possession of nouns, e.g., my book, your house, etc., is done in Arabic by adding a suffix to the noun. The pronoun, no, the pronominal suffixes which signify possession are mine, ak, yours, ki, your. So ak is for one boy or one man, or in the lang biz we call it masculine singular, and ki is your, and that would be feminine singular, or for those of you who are not very experienced with learning languages, use that to indicate your, one girl or one woman. It's actually very interesting because I think a lot of people, when they try to learn Hebrew as their second language and they're a native speaker of English, they often stumble very often concerning the distinctions between the four yous, which exist also in Arabic as well as in Hebrew. And these four yous are you, one boy, you, one girl, you, all these boys, and then you, all these girls. Mixed groups, like in Spanish, use the masculine plural. Okay, well it seems that we actually have a slightly different system here, because cum at the very end is your plural, seems to be gender neutral. Okay, so let's try that again. My, ak, your, masculine singular, ki, your, feminine singular, his, ha, her, na, our, cum, your, whom, their, hina, their. So whom is there for masculine, and then hinna is there for feminine. And my understanding is that, like in Hebrew, the whom would be used for mixed groups of boys and girls. So even if there's only one boy among this set of females, then a whom would be used rather than hinna. It's very interesting that the suffixes indicating possession are actually very common in many languages, especially outside of the Indo-European sphere. Arabic uses it, Hebrew uses it, Hungarian uses it, Finnish uses it as well, in Greenlandic, and that's just simply off the top of my head. Many other languages like Spanish and of course Tok-Pisin of Papua New Guinea will say like of you instead, but also sometimes using, how do I put it, possessive, like my book in English. So, okay, moving on. Your instructor will give you a list of nouns with possessive suffixes. Listen to the words read and identify the possessive suffix by giving its meaning in English. So, kitabi is my book, I want to guess, based on I think they have that word in Tajik as well. Kitabum, their, masculine. Okay, possessed nouns plus adjectives. Okay, so possessed nouns, e.g., nouns with possessive suffixes never take the definite article. I really like the fireworks you have on this typewritten page. I've never seen black fireworks ever. Not that there would really be a point to it, but it will be a very interesting thing to visualize. Okay, never take the definite article. However, the definite article must be added to the adjective which modifies a possessed noun. Kitabi al-Kabir, my big book. Jamala Asakhayar, his small camel. Beta al-Abet. I'm not really clear exactly on this. So I think is my book, the big one, so his camel, the small one, and her house, the white one. So that's how I think it actually works. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, those who know something about this more than I do. Your instructor will give you noun phrases. Yep, no instructor. I'm the instructor. I'm the boss, and I like it that way. Okay, test tube. Nope. Okay, the construct phrase. Really? The grammar never stops. Okay, Chad Arabic construct phrases are formed by noun plus definite article plus noun. This corresponds to the English the plus noun plus of plus the plus. Yeah, I don't like math. Okay. Kitab al-Uled, the book of the boy. Okay, oh yeah, we have this Hebrew in Hebrew as well. And so instead of saying, so to give an example, Sefer Torah. So Sefer is a book, and Torah is, of course, the 5 books of Moses. When you can actually put book Torah to indicate book of the Torah. And so thereby putting one set of 2 nouns together to mean one noun. And we have this in English as well. For example, security, service, coffee, table. But it seems that instead we actually, we put the noun first, because in coffee table in English it seems that the primary element is table, but it seems that in Arabic and in Hebrew you put the noun first. And so Kitab al-Uled would mean literally book, the boy, but that's the boy's book. Okay. The color of the chair. Lon al-Kursi. Okay. And so it would mean color the chair. Okay. Suf al-Khanami. The wool of the ewe. Okay. Listen to the construct phrases formed from previous vocabulary. Transcribe and give the English translation. Ha. To be sentences. Okay. The present tense of the verb to be is not expressed in chat Arabic. Oh yes, so that we have the exact same system that Hebrew and Russian both use. The fact that the present tense you would say instead of book here in either Hebrew or Russian you would say, instead of saying the book is here, you would just simply say book here or the book here. Slavic languages, with the exception of Bulgarian and Macedonian, lack articles entirely. It will be interesting to see if Arabic has a similar system to Hebrew, which only has the, but no a or an. Okay, well, I think we'll actually get our answer right here, maybe. Okay, construction, definite article, noun, adjective, or noun is equivalent to the English construction the, noun, is, or are, adjective, or noun. Okay, examples, no complicated words of grammarness. Okay, ater. Kabir. The bird is big. Okay. Al-Wed. Try that. Al-Led lekol. The boy is a student. Al-Bneya kabira. The girl is big. Okay, so my understanding, al, or probably it actually adjusts itself depending on the first letter of the noun. And it's very interesting because in Breton, which is a Celtic language that's spoken in the north of France, they actually have the exact same system for adjusting articles depending on the first word of the first letter of the noun. Okay, so al, like I would imagine, I'm trying to think place names. Okay, so I can't really think of any right now, but I think in many Arabic place names you would say like al, indicating the, and then followed by something. If I recall correctly, one of the highest recorded temperatures in the world, well, this was back in the 2000s when I was studying my head off for the geography bee. I think it was Al-Azizia, which is a place in Libya, and I don't really know what that means, but the al does seem to be it. It may have also influenced the Spanish el as well, which I think actually comes more accurately from Latin, but sometimes influences through many languages combine when they meet each other. We have dozens of examples of this in English as well, between its French, Norse, and Saxon components, not also to mention Celtic, extended imperial, which means pretty much everywhere the British Empire has been, which is a lot of places. Okay, back to the topic at hand. Ater kabir, so the bird is big. Al-Led lekol, the boy is a student. Al-Bneya kabira, the girl is big. Notice the difference between the to be sentence and the noun phrase consisting of a noun plus an adjective. Al-Led kabir, the boy is big. Oled kabir, a big boy. Okay, Al-Uled al-Kabir, the big boy. Okay, so a literal translation of this. Al-Uled is the boy, Kabir, so the boy big, and then Uled Kabir would be boy big, that would be a big boy, and then Al-Uled al-Kabir would mean the boy, the big one. Okay, your instructor will read a set of utterances. Yep. Okay, personal pronouns, and now we get to another font in typewriter land. Okay, the personal pronouns which function as objects are anna. Try that again. Anna, I. Inta is you, masculine. Inti, you, feminine. Who, he, and then he is she. Anina, we. Into is you, plural. Human, they, masculine, and hinna, they, feminine. When we use the above pronouns as subject, we never use the definite article with them as we do with nouns. So, anna uled, I am a boy. He kabira, she is big. So I apologize about that. So, anna uled, I am a boy. He kabira, she is big. So listen to the following to be sentences constructed of personal pronoun plus a noun or an adjective. Respond by giving the translation in English. Okay, sentences. Okay. Anna makabir. I am not big. Okay, so to be sentences in the present tense form, they're negative by adding the negation particle ma, not, after the noun phrase which contains the subject. So, Anna makabir, which means I am not big. Okay. Al-ulad al-kabir makarim. The big boy is not generous. Okay. I'm not listening to any sentences, I'm continuing. Okay, interrogation of to be sentences. Questions are formed out of to be sentences by adding the interrogative particle walla or at the end of sentences. Yeah, totally does not remind me of German at all. Okay, so Aulad kabir walla, is the boy big? Anna karim walla, am I generous? Okay, so that's actually how you would form the sentences in that regard. Your instructor will give you yep, instructor's not giving me anything. Okay, interrogation plus negation. To be sentences can combine negation and interrogation, and then I seriously need to stop this. The negative particle ma in the interrogative interrogative, I can't pronounce anything. Interrogative particle walla can occur in the same sentences. So, Ruled makabir walla, isn't the boy big? Anna makarim walla, am I not generous? Okay, so this is the next. Okay, the past tense to be is going to have to be saved for the next time. And so, Jared, if you're actually watching this video again in order to find out where to start for the next episode, start at the past tense of to be on page 33, 34, one of those. Okay, so general reflections. I still have not learned how to say anything useful, but I think I'm actually really learning how to put sentences together, which certainly will be useful down the line. Also, really noticing the differences between Arabic and Hebrew is very helpful for me, and I think it's actually a healthy amount of difference so that I'm not actually going to be too confused. Also, I don't really have too many pronunciation cues. I have, in the meantime, listened to the handful of Chadian Arabic YouTube series that I could find. It's been helpful, but I think that certainly will require more work. Okay, that's really all I have to say. And so, until then, this is Jared letting you know that sometimes you'll have a day that may not begin very well, but you always have the power to make it into a good day, at least in some respect. Have a good one, and see you next time.